You know what? Yeah. Today. It's my birthday. Go shawty. It's my birthday. Man, I am God. And that is incredible. I am tripping off the good stuff. I'm tripping on the gifts. The gifts are just been amazing, been beautiful. Whew. I've had, oh man, I still feel those achy bones. I am officially 67. Look at this. I'm 67 years old. Fly queen. Peace hippie. Which means we're about our peace, but military brat. We will fuck you up too. We're the perfect hybrid. We are. Anyway, today, which is funny because, February 29th, everybody I've been running into today, everybody I ran into, that is wild. Whether it was at the bank, whether it was at the commissary, or whether it was at Starbucks, it was always by somebody who had somebody whose birthday was like on the 28th. Or knew somebody who was on the 29th. Well, they had someone, usually their daughters. It's like the synchronicity of that in itself. And then to come find out it's an 11-day. Oh, Lord. Nature. Watch nature. Diffuse on nature. It's been a lot. Like I said, awareness. I feel like I am talking at the speed of light. I apologize. I'm purposely trying to slow down because my mind starts to, my mouth tries to catch up with my mind, which is an impossibility. My chemistry and physics teacher said that long ago in high school. Why I very rarely finish sentences, which that in itself is too funny on another perspective. See the birds? And I have so much. The master computer is on mastermind right now. It is a lot coming through, so I love grounding in nature. And on my birthday, this is just cool. I'm with Tribe. Hear a little bit of firing in the background. But military brats, man. This is our life. And for me, it's perfect. Hard to describe, or not. But you have to know it to know it. It's just like people who think they know soldier. You got everybody's pretending. Everybody, all the media people, all the rappers, all the singers, everybody, it's all military and camouflage and blah, blah, blah. Who's the influence again? Please miss me. We have always been the influence. Hello, and I know I have always been influenced. Who stole from me? Never mind, my eye is beating that honesty out of people's asses today. Can't say I didn't tell you. Happy birthday to the kid. Ooh, that flying up there. Yeah. Yeah. It's the junky stuff, though. Sometimes it's unnecessary. But, you have to put up with a little bit of... Everybody doesn't appreciate. And that's what we have learned. Everybody doesn't appreciate Everybody doesn't appreciate greatness. Some people see mediocrity as greatness. Listen, it's like a yellow haze out here. The pollen is freaking real. Pollen can kill. Don't get it twisted. Let me tell you this. There are people who have massive allergies that pollen is. It's not before the media turns around or your guiding base turns around. There's a new strain of... No, it's not. It's called fucking hay fever. Remember back in the day? Yeah, we still got it. To this day. You just got to find the stuff that works for you. I told you my natural hacks are usually with me it's either Claritin or Allegra. I go generic when I can, but for me, just name brand. And something sometimes, and it might just be in my mind, but it's something sometimes in the name brand, the quality might be a little better, maybe not much, but maybe a little better. And because I know allergies are just like brutal for me. But the alternative is I can either just deal with it like a soldier or lock myself in until who knows when, because allergies in North Carolina are and the funny thing is we got all this pollen, and I have not yet seen one bee. Man, that's why these allergies are a little bit brutal. Mother Nature is kicking back and clapping back for all the damage you've done to her and all these toxins you put in her water and her earth and all the food and the animals and her children. Ooh, where are the bees? Are you manufacturing bees so not even the honey will help us? I tell you, people get it the long way when they get it the wrong way. I know. Ooh, boom, boom. I know. We are all in agreement. We are all in agreement here. Mother Nature will always have the last say. I don't care what man gets in the way of, well, this is what it is and this is what it ain't. He don't know. His ego is still stuck on him being first, and he was never first. But see, this is where it gets twisted, because then you got Shem, who's just like, we can do everything without that. You don't understand that. You don't understand. I know. Okay. They're like, the gods are like, Source is like, if you don't know basic math by now, it's not my job to teach you anymore. I'm retired. It's my birthday. I'm up here teaching again. Man, I have to put that stuff in balance. But the downloads are just coming through, and this eyes, this haze, this yellow haze, man. Natural remedies for allergy again. Local honey. A good antihistamine. If you got high blood pressure, nothing with Sudafed. Although you're hard to find that anyway. Decongestants, because of they make crack out of it. You know what? There's always something. And Vicks Vapor Rub. That's your hack. That's your summer hack. Vicks Vapor Rub. It's good for allergies. Put a little bit on my nose and everything, up my nose, because it catches the dust. Remember, so whatever you can do, pollen's going to get you either way, but it can lessen your symptoms. Because see, I'm a soldier's kid, and I look at the soldiers, and they're out here every day. Many of them have allergies too, but you think their commanding officer's like, well, I got an allergy today, Sarge. And I know it seems hardcore, but if you understand the gravity of the job and what it really takes, unlike these actors make you think it's all glamorous and shit, and then it's not. It's not. That you realize, when you were a real Avenger, oh man, you learn to live with a lot of pain, but at a certain point, too much pain to make you insane. Anyway, though, so my deal is to try to absorb as much as I can whatever nature's throwing at me. So, like, am I going to stop my nature walking for the rest of spring? No. Especially now that I've found my path and I get so much out of my path. I will, pay attention to the times. That's when you pay attention to when the pollen's high. You work with it. But right now I'm calling myself, acclimating myself in it. And then this is where you want to, remember when you all thought that the whole world was infected and, the trees could sneeze on you and you die? Well, you know what? In reality, that is kind of a thing right now. So the same thing that you did when you were scared because your president told you that just breathing air would kill you. No, you need to do that same thing, minus disinfecting your pets and everything. But you need to, like, immediately when you come from the outside, wash your hair, wash your shower, wash. Y'all people who don't like to take baths, you nasty. I'm not being around nobody like I take at least 2 or 3 showers a day. It's just I've always done that. But this is a time where you want to be clean for health purposes, because you need to wash the pollen off of you and out your hair. So, and your dogs, you may want your pets, you may want to wash them too when you go out on a walk. Just buff them down. Some of y'all were disinfecting your pets and shit like that. Well, now's the time, because when you bring, especially if you got an indoor pet, because just like that pollen is on you, that pollen is on your pet. It's on your shoes. And blah, 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 blah. That's a good reason why, people leave their shoes at the door and not track it all in the house. I'm giving you free tips, but you don't care about that. On my birthday, and I'm giving gifts. What is wrong? I know. Daddy says, look at the sun. Can you stop giving for a minute to receive? Yes, sir. Come on. You know what I want to see. Under the murky waters. I know, right? That's life right now. Under the murky waters. Either you are on the other side of the burn, or you are under the murky waters. There's a lesson plan, or you're swimming. There's a lesson plan. There's an art of war message for you from the gift. What did you give today? It's the flying things. I gotta go.